First one of these on this channel. Trev's top 10s here on Trev's trade page. I know, that sounds weird to hear. I'm Trev. That's too sweet. So, in keeping with my year-end theme, and wrapping up 2023 before we go to 2024, before I wonder how much more I have to spend on eBay, I figured I'd at least go over my top 10 purchases, or at least the 10 favorite cards that I got on eBay this year. Now, I tried not to make it very Kraken oriented, because there's a few Kraken cards in here. So I'm dipping into basically every collection I added to, or every collection that had something of note or something of interest, whether it's a first or just something incredibly sick, something that I think gave good visual appeal to the collections. And with the amount of cards that I bought off eBay this year, I think I was able to narrow it down to 10. But having said all that, let's go over them. So this is, as it suggests, from 10 to 1. These are my ideas of what I'm calling number 10 all the way up to number 1, but that doesn't necessarily mean one's better than the other. They're all pretty sweet cards, whether or not they crack the three-digit mark or not. They're 10 of my favorites. So, getting started. Starting off with Gru 21-22 SB Game Used Gold Jersey Autographs, number 64 out of 65. One more from the 65th. First Jersey Auto in the Kraken Memorabilia collection. And, I mean, it's Grubauer. What's there to be upset about, right? I don't remember which order this came into the Kraken collection. I think it was in the mid-20s. But one of my favorite editions. Obviously one from Melissa's collections. 22-23 Artifacts Emerald Materials, number 42 out of 65. This was a card she picked. Entirely her. And really, I mean, when we bought it, it didn't really do any justice as far as the pictures was concerned. It's a much sweeter looking card in person. But it's nice to look at when I'm looking at the cards. I'll say that much. You know you're not seeing double. This is not number 10. This is the Purple Spectrum version, numbered 3 out of 5. This is the shortest print to date in the Kraken collection, and yeah, I'm really contemplating the rainbow on, basically everything that I'm able to as far as that's concerned. But to be able to knock that one out of the park as quickly as I did, I wasn't complaining. Not at all. Back to the Duchesne collection. 15-16 SP Authentic Limited Patch Autographs, numbered 5 out of 100. Coming into any of the SP Authentic patches is a win. Coming into one for Melissa's Duchesne collection was an even better win. For what we paid for it, much better win. So that's number 1 out of however many other patches SP Authentic has, not just for in general, but for Duchesne alone. And there's going to be a lot, but that's one. 22-23 Upper Deck Rookie Materials. Now, aside from the jersey swatch, which I don't know if you can spot the little seam in there, this is the first veneers added to the jersey, to the Kraken collection. And I think this one I got in the early 20s. But the first of 3 to date. Hopefully not something where we're going to stick at. The idea is to get more veneers, but a welcome addition and one of my favorites in the collection. This is the McCarr jersey I was talking about in yesterday's video. 21-22 SP game used, authentic fabrics. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's only an authentic fabrics. Nothing to jump up and down for, right? It's a McCarr jersey. I mean, the fact that we came into one at all was impressive. The fact that I paid less than $10 for it was even better. So, it's a win. It's a nice addition to the McCarr collection, as small as it is. If it's the first jersey we come into and it takes us a while to come into another one, we at least got one. So again, a win. Now this one was completely a reactionary buy. 16-17 Upper Deck Trilogy signature pucks. This came as a result of me buying myself a signature puck, which you will see momentarily. Spoiler. And the day it came in, Melissa asked me, well, hey, where's my signature puck? And, you know, when you look down the rabbit hole, you find things. And oddly enough, I think this is more along the lines of, by coincidence, able to find a Duchesne signature puck. So naturally it was buy it now. We'll take it. So that's Melissa's first signature puck. Now I did say spoilers, didn't I? 22-23 Upper Deck Trilogy signature pucks. This is my first signature puck ever. In all the time I've collected, I've never had a signature puck till now. I mean, the fact that it's McCann, that's neither here nor there. The fact that it's in my Kraken collection, that's what makes it even sweeter. So, definitely one I enjoy having. Now, this one has a funny story. Well, some might call it funny, some might call it fishy, but it's a story nonetheless. 14-15 Upper Deck Premier dual patches, numbered 13, or numbered 3 out of 15. I can't even read. That's a 3, not a 13. Anyway, here's the story. Saw this, made an offer, the seller accepted. The seller messaged me a day later saying, oh, I don't have this card anymore. You know, I must have forgotten to remove it after I'd already sold it, so I'll refund you your money. Okay, a little bit of bitter taste in my mouth, but got refunded all the same. Not even a week and a half later, same seller's messages me back saying, hey, I have the card. I'll sell it back to you at what you offered me for, or even less if you want. So I said, well, give me a week and we'll talk. So this card's so nice, we bought it twice. And just to be on the safe side, I found the jersey counterpart to go with it. So we have the jersey and the patch in the Duchesne collection. But if it weren't for the fact that I could find one better than this would probably be number one based on the story alone. Number one. So the fact that it's a Kraken card should not be a complete surprise at all. 21-22 SP game used, purple premium memorabilia autographs. This is sick. This is a sick card. I mean, what would have made it sweeter if it wasn't a sticker auto, but it's still a 3-color patch. It's still an auto. It's still numbered to 25, and according to Beckett, it's not priced. Yeah, it's not in a one-touch right now, but we're working on fixing that. Either way, this is a pretty sweet card. My first patch auto for the Kraken collection. Hopefully not the last, and hopefully, being it's still SP game used, and I have a knack for wanting to complete rainbows, this is the start of me completing this rainbow. I know I've seen the 101, and I know the 101's gone. Hopefully it resurfaces one day, but there's still a lot more memorabilia / auto cards I can add for this rainbow. But this one's pretty sweet. Probably, as I said before, my favorite card in the Kraken collection. That was my top 10 purchases off eBay in 2023. So that was the first episode of Trev's Top 10s on Trev's trade page. That still sounds funny to say. But I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture. I mean, if you've made it to this point, you might as well hit the like button. You might even want to consider subscribing. I mean, it'll make you feel good. It'd make me feel good. We're on the way to 100. So let's make that happen. I mean, we got a long mountain to climb, but let's make it happen either way. But in the meantime, and between time, be looking for more videos from the Trev. Later.